Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is French and Pinay Simple Life in the Philippines. Once again, so I am here in the tool room. Earlier this morning, Christian prepared these two barrels here that we bought. He cleaned the inside and he installed a hose here with the faucet. And the second one, he did the same, but not the same, not exactly the same design. So him this morning here, he was very busy to do all this, to install this connection here on the barrel. And he got all the tools here for the water connection. So now let's check on him, because I heard him after we rest this lunch. I heard him, he's working on the hill to put these two barrels on the hill there, higher than the previous two barrels that we have. So I'll show you. So you can see there we have still more barrels there, but the three they are full of water, rainwater. And then this is the concrete tank that we built, and Christian is there. Hi honey.
Hello.
But before he started there on top, he made the stairs here. He moved some soil here to make at least a good steps going up. And now I'm using the new stairs. I think I did not make a new video for these two new barrels here. So they are higher than the previous barrels that we have there. We got 4 there and 2 here higher and another more. So Christian will put the 2 barrels that I showed you in the tool room. He will put there. So that's why he need a flat soil, a flat surface. And you will put like this, standing? Okay, so the 2 additional barrels will be there, and he will connect the 2 with these other 2 here. So these 2 barrels are directly connected to the water company, while the 4 there are for the rain, connected on the gutter. And the gutter, the PVC from the gutter is also connected to refill also the concrete tank. Oh, we get a very nice water system here, thanks to my husband. It's very, very good project, the water system, because especially here in our place, the water company is always very slow. And before, we experienced really nothing from the water company, and we are very dependent to rainwater. So now sometimes they supply, so better than nothing. You see here, our mulberries here are growing new leaves. The goats love the mulberry leaves also. And right there, this is what I said last time, that we already planted napier grass also all over the hill portion of the lot of the farm. And this side here, we already harvested, I don't remember how many times. You remember, Han?
2 times.
2? 2 times already we harvested from this one. So now they are growing more branches on each foot While here, this is the second time growing. We harvested one time here. They grow nice. Ano? Here. So Christian put stones on the edge of the flat surface to hold the soil. And then he bumped with the grab. Who? You don't have the big hammer? Ah, it's there. And sometimes he used the big hammer. I call that big hammer. What is the real name for that, honey?
In French, it's mask. But,
Mask? For me, it's big hammer. But we have so many small hammers. That one is in fact the biggest hammer. Maso. I think in Tagalog they call that maso. So bump to compact the soil. I'm not helping him, I'm just filming. So as I was saying, the napier grass grow nice here. The first harvest I did last time, they were very good, very big stems, and I get a lot to replant also. So nothing is growing here before, that's why we decided to plant napier grass. So now we can harvest grass for the goats. But on the beginning, when we started here, it's really a jungle here. So if you follow our previous videos since the beginning of our YouTube channel, you can see how this place here before, until we cleaned and the goats cleaned, and then finally now we planted napier grass. Because after the goats cleaned all, nothing is growing anymore, and except the bad grass. We call this bad grass. So in Bisaya, in Philippine language, we call this hagunoy, this type. This is hagunoy grass, and they are smelly. Some people said, some Filipinos use this to put on their wound, the leaves. But the goats never like this because this is just too smelly. That's why we call this bad grass. They are bad and they grow so fast. So you see that my previous harvest here, it's very nice. It's big branch, the one I cut for the first time. So I'll show you the level of Christian. Not sure if it's really, not sure if it's too visible on the video. How high is Christian from the ground? And do you have any idea how high third barrels from the ground? How high you are from the ground?
Not from the ground, it's from where? Because it's plenty level. From the house, 3, 4, between 4 and 5 meters.
So Christian said he is actually between 4 and 5 meters from the...
Me, I am at 6.
You are at 6 now? So he is at 6 meters from the level of the house, from the ground,
Bottom of the house.
but same level of the bottom of the house, 6 meters. So actually the two barrels, they are at 4 or 5. So the 2 barrels that are already standing there, they are at between 4 to 5 meters. And actually that 2 barrels is directly connected to the bathroom. That's why we get a good pressure for the shower, ano? And for the sometimes going to the kitchen also, because everything is just connected, so we can switch on and off the line because there's another 4 barrels at the on the side of the kitchen where most of my water is coming from. But sometimes I have the option to get the water from these barrels here also. That's a very good system. But as you can see here on the hills, there are still many different type of small trees, so we prefer not to cut them because their leaves are, the goats love to eat their leaves, so they also help the goats, especially during very hot season. Fortunately, as of now, we don't experience that we're out of napier grass, so but we prefer to the small trees to stay like this. So anyway, the napier grass grow nice even with all that trees there. But I don't know the name of all the small trees. They are just wild trees. So except the mahogany trees and the tugas. So there are so many mahogany trees also there and bigger now.